Intro to Emotional Freedom Technique, also known as EFT Tapping. My intention is to teach you a simple but powerful tool that will help you to calm down in a moment when you need it most so that you can respond versus react and let go of those emotions and thoughts that are no longer serving you. Hi, and welcome to my page. I'm Amy Colombo, a nurse and emotional mastery coach and an EFT practitioner. I help purpose-driven women build real self-confidence through the art and science of emotional mastery. And I've been tapping with them for about 4 years and tapping myself for 6. The results speak for themselves. So what is EFT? EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, also known as tapping. EFT tapping blends ancient Chinese acupressure, tapping on these energy meridian points in the body, while naming what you're feeling out loud. Usually you're meeting yourself in a moment when you're feeling something that you don't like. And yes, you're going to speak your negative truth. The combination of tapping on these points, along with meeting your truth and validating it, is exactly what it needs to release. You are using your fingertips to lightly tap on these acupressure points. This does not hurt. And there are energy meridians on both sides of the body. So certain points you can use your right and your left hand, but if you want, you can also use one hand. Both are effective. EFT tapping was created in the 1980s by a gentleman named Roger Callahan, who went to China and came back to the States. He was a therapist. He started using it on clients. His understudy, Gary Craig, perfected the 9-point emotional freedom technique sequence that I'm teaching you here today. The beauty of the sequence is it's simple. Anyone can do it, and it is very fast and effective. I don't know any other tool that calms down a person faster than EFT. EFT is used worldwide today by nurses, therapists, coaches. It's used for better sports performance, lowering anxiety. It's used for food cravings and helping women to lose weight. There's a lot of science behind it. Think of EFT as emotional first aid. You can do it anywhere, anytime. So what does the science say? And what exactly is happening in our bodies while we're tapping on these points? When you're stressed, something in your brain called the amygdala signals danger. It's your fire alarm. That fire alarm releases cortisol in your body. Cortisol is your stress hormone. What EFT tapping does is it sends a calming signal to the amygdala, telling the amygdala to turn off the alarm and that the body is safe. Studies after study after study have shown that cortisol can drop up to 40% with just one tapping round. This lowers anxiety, tension, and stress fast. Our stress response is directly attached to our immune system and our gene expression. So by turning the stress response off, it is increasing your immune function, and it is turning off genes that want to express themselves negatively in the body. So you can have genes that may express themselves in your body as dis-ease or ailments. However, tapping can help turn off that switch and keep them from turning on. Research has shown that EFT lowers anxiety, depression, stress, physical pain, PTSD in veterans, as well as increase focus, confidence, calm, and help people to shift their thoughts in a positive way, as well as get rid of impulsive cravings and urges. When your brain and body believe that it's safe in the present moment, your body and your mind shift from fight and flight, as everyone knows that is the stress response in the body, fight, flight, freeze, and fawn, to rest, safe, and digest. That is the energy that you can solve a problem, have a conversation, or come up with a solution to your problem. I'm going to walk you through the 9-point tapping sequence and tell you the name and function of each meridian. You do not have to know this to tap. As we say, just tap. That's all you have to do. If you just start tapping, you will have a release. You will have an experience, the results speak for themselves. So when we tap, we start off on something called the karate chop meridian. That's right here on the side of your hand. You can do either side, either hand. It does not matter. I can already feel my shoulders going back. I can feel my body release stress as I'm tapping right now. That's how quick and effective it is. The karate chop point is the small intestine meridian. It helps get you unstuck and bring a level of acceptance into the present moment. Then we're going to move into the eyebrow meridian. This is right here where the eyebrows meet. This is the bladder meridian. And this helps release sadness, trauma, hurt, and invites peace and healing. Now we can move to the side, kind of by the temples. This is called the side of eye, and this is the gallbladder meridian. This releases anger and resentment and promotes clarity and compassion. Moving underneath to the orbital socket, this is the under eye meridian. This is the stomach meridian. This releases fear and anxiety and brings contentment and safety to your body and mind. Now we're going to go under the nose right here above the lip. This is called the governing vessel. We're releasing shame and powerlessness, and we're growing our self-acceptance and empowerment. Moving to the chin point. This is called the central meridian. And this clears confusion and builds clarity and confidence. Moving to the collarbone meridian. So you're going to go right here where your clavicle bones, where you can feel that bone, and you're going to go 1 inch down and 1 inch over, and you're just going to tap. Or you can take one hand and tap right in the middle. It doesn't matter if you use both hands or one hand, you're still going to get a result. And I'm inviting you to tap along with me because you're going to feel it in your body. This is the kidney meridian. This moves energy forward, gets you unstuck. Some of the meridians overlap and have similar effects. Again, as we say in tapping, just tap. If you're doing a sequence and you miss a point, that is okay. Just go to the next one. Tapping is very forgiving. You're not going to lose anything. You'll get it in the next round. This gets energy moving forward and restores confidence and motivation. Next is the side of the body point. I like to put one hand behind my head and take my other hand and go right on the side. For women, it's on the side where the bra is. For men, it's the 5th finger down from the armpit. So I put the 4 fingers there and then go right below, which is right where the bra is for women. This is the spleen meridian. This releases guilt, worry, and anger and promotes relaxation and compassion. Another way that we could tap here is we could tap on both sides like this, or we could just tap on one side like this and kind of hold your elbow. Whatever feels comfortable for you is fine. I have a client, she had a stroke and she has a weak side of her body. So she taps on one side with her strong side and it is fine. It is very effective. You're not going to miss out on an effect if you tap on one side of the body or the other or both. You're going to get an effect either way. And lastly, this is the top of the head or the crown meridian. This integrates the entire segment, restores balance, and promotes spiritual connection. How's that? How's your body feeling? I hope you tapped along with me and had an experience. We're just using our fingertips to calm the body down. It is safe, fast, and highly effective. As you tap, notice what's happening in your body. Notice your nervous system moving out of fight, flight, freeze, fawn back into rest, safety, and digest. You will feel it like I do right now. I feel like I can take a deeper breath. I feel my shoulders rolling a little bit back, and I just feel more present and grounded. And that is from the tapping. It's amazing. How do we get started when we actually need the tapping in a moment where we're triggered or experiencing a strong emotion? Well, let's have an experience. What you're going to do is put your feet on the floor, put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath in, and notice what you're feeling in your body. Locate it and give it a number from 0 to 10. Are you sad, stressed, worried, anxious, depressed, defeated, betrayed, angry. Give it a name. There's power in giving it a name and a location, and rate its intensity. Start tapping on the side of the hand, and we start with a setup statement, and we say the setup statement 3 times. And it sounds like, even though I have this, name the emotion, in my body, I choose to relax and feel safe now. That is a setup statement. We speak the truth, and then we say what we're choosing, accepting, and moving forward with in the moment. And then we repeat another setup statement. Even though I feel this, notice what you're feeling in your body and name it. Tightness in my stomach, lump in my throat, sitting on my chest, tingling in my fingers, a headache, there's pain in my back. Whatever it is, name it. I choose to love and accept myself anyway. And a third setup statement, even though I have this pain in my heart, I choose to move forward with safety and ease. And inner eyebrows, this stress. Side of the eyes, just tap and repeat this emotion and name the emotion. Sadness, anger, anxiety. Under the eyes, now say something that emotion is saying in your mind. Ugh, I'm not enough. Ugh, I made a mistake. Ugh, she's so hard on me. Whatever you're saying in your mind, you just say it. Under the nose. And this is a hard moment for me. Under the chin, I feel so stressed. Collarbone, this stress in my body, this emotion in my body. Side of the body, I'm open to taking a deeper breath. Top of the head, and knowing that I'm safe now. And put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath in, and let it out. And notice where that emotion is in your body now, and notice if it's shifted in any kind of a way. Sometimes when we focus on it, it will get stronger and more intense at first before it releases altogether, or it may shift. You may start with a lump in your throat and then go to a burning in your chest, to a knot in your belly, or the other way around. When you tap, when you focus on the thing that is bothering you the most, you are giving it what it needs to release and let go, while calming your nervous system down and releasing that stress response. There's nothing more powerful than this, and I promise you, if you start tapping and implementing this into your self-care routine, you will start creating more confidence, courage, and emotional freedom in your life. Tapping will help get you to exactly where it is you want to go. Even just a few minutes of tapping in a moment when you need it most can bring you back to center, make you feel more grounded, and help you to move forward. Thanks for watching this video to the end. And if you'd like to be brought through an entire tapping sequence and really have an experience and a shift, I want to invite you to watch any of the tapping videos here on my page, and especially want to recommend letting go of self-criticism and welcoming in self-compassion. I believe we all can use a little bit more of that. And if you want to know where to find me, follow me, grab any of my free resources, sign up for my newsletter, join my Facebook group, check out the link in the description to this video. Bye.